Hello, beautiful friends. It's Erika here to do a video for you, checking in with a very specific relationship scenario. And I want to share a vision I was given in meditation, which I felt was really powerful. And that was seeing, as I was connecting to the energies, I was getting a very strong vision of myself, representative of the collective sacred feminine, in meditation and connecting to the light and grounding and earthing the light. And what was really powerful is I was shown a bright white bubble around this myself, again, representative of the feminine energy. And this white light bubble was a protective shield being held by the sacred masculine. And when this shield is surrounding the sacred feminine, when the masculine is in his protection energy, her light shines exponentially brighter because it is safe for her within that cocoon, if you will, to shine her light even brighter. And I'm not sure I've never been shown that kind of a vision before in terms of that representation. So this is going to be checking in with this relationship specific scenario. Masculine and feminine permeate all people, those energies, but certainly you can assign the labels masculine and feminine to, individuals within a partnership. So this is either going to resonate for you or it's not. We're going to look at the dynamic going on. And whenever you're drawn to this video, and maybe it's the title, there is likely a very important message here for you. But if it doesn't resonate, it just means this isn't your particular story. And I have lots of other videos here on the channel that you could check out and see which one you're drawn to, because there will likely be a message in there. And really quickly, I haven't been doing a lot here on YouTube because I've been so busy with my course, my reverse aging course that I launched recently. I just am announcing quickly the early registration deadline. I have extended it, but the final deadline, if you do want to sign up to get the founder's pricing, which is the best pricing it will ever be available for, is going to be 11:59 p.m. Monday night, July 24th. So early registration will be available up until then. You'll get the best price. And then after that, you can still register. The price is just going to be back to the regular price. So those of you in the course, I know many of you are, it's summertime, parents with kids, it's busy. If you are interested and have been interested, but you haven't signed up, you're not missing much in terms of I have a lot of people that are signing up for the course now to lock in the pricing, and then they're going to start the course in September. But they've got the course that way they can, take advantage of that pricing, just because when the kids go back to school is when they'll have some more bandwidth. The only thing you'll miss is some of the live calls, but those are recorded. So anyway, just wanted to announce that. So if I will be sending an email to those of you that are attended or registered for the original webinar back in June to remind you. But if you didn't register for that webinar in June, I suggest going to check it out now. There's a link down below to link you to the page where you can watch the recording of the webinar that I did do at the very top of the page. And that too is going to be coming down relatively soon as well. I'm not going to keep that up forever. So check it out now if you've been interested. So let's take a look at the energies here between these two, masculine and feminine. What's going on? Ooh, okay. Someone's ready to embark on an adventure, to begin to soar to new heights, see things from different perspectives, travel the world. But even if it's not actual technical travel, there's a desire here to just go on a bunch of adventures together. And the adventures could be in your day-to-day life. So let's take a look at the masculine's energy towards the connection right now. Oh, wow. Dwelling in truth. You know what's so funny is I was shuffling before I turned the camera on and I picked this deck. I saw that card and I was like, yeah, I bet you that's coming out. So here it is. And the feminine energy, Being in the flow. Oh my gosh, I'm in the flow of the universe. So what we have here, this ride is beginning to take off. This is a situation where this is where things are about to get going. And it's in the flow. It's in the divine flow. And the feminine isn't resisting the energies of the universe. This is where there may be things happening in this dynamic where it's like suddenly energy begins to move quickly and easily. You know, if you've been feeling stagnant or stuck in your world or in this situation, what we have here is the masculine seeing the absolute truth in his, and the clarity in this connection, admitting truth to himself, most importantly, but also to the sacred feminine. And the feminine's being taken on this flow, on this boat ride, and this wave is just taking her around. She's kind of going with it. Because the universe is lining, it's like these timelines, when you jump on the right timeline for you, it's like it takes you on a journey. So let's see what's happened here in the recent past. Taking action, current energy here, planting seeds. Yeah, this is the early stages of a connection in terms of this phase of the connection. So whether this is a new relationship, it's in the newer stages of beginning to put things down in order to reveal the light to the world. And isn't it interesting, the vision I had at the beginning of the reading here that I was given, which is that white bubble surrounding the divine feminine. And see how this pearl is here. I feel like the world is about to start seeing the light of this connection, of this partnership, of this union. And again, this is relationships. This isn't twin flame specific, although you may relate to that term, but this doesn't necessarily, if you don't resonate with that, doesn't mean that this isn't, this is happening in the collective. So what we have here is, again, do you see how there's a river here that the masculine is crossing? So there's been somebody has taken action here in their life in order to begin to build something that's going to grow very fertile crops down the road. But the first step is to plant the seeds. You know, the soil is fertile right now. It's not like the soil has to be tilled and plowed and fertilized. This soil is ready to receive the seeds. And so this is where it's like the ground is ready, nature is ready, the divine, the universe is ready to support this. And there's a lot of little seeds that have been, it's almost like if you're feeling almost as though, it's like there's a newness here. It's like there's a sense of what are we going to create together? What are we going to grow together? You know, what are we together going to build? Whether it's in a business or in mission or in a family or a life together. It's like, let's plant the seeds and nurture this. So there's a real connecting energy between these two where whatever action has been taken here in the recent past, whatever bridge has been crossed, it's like, what do we want to create? What do we want to do? What do we want to see? There's just this sense of excitement about the future that's really coming through in this reading. And I feel like what is happening here is this is a very sacred partnership that has only been able to get to this stage and this point because of the hardships, because of the irritations, because of the difficulty. Because you know how an oyster forms a pearl. It's through a piece of sand gets in, it irritates it, and it creates a pearl to wrap around it. So it's only through irritation and discomfort that a pearl is revealed. It is developed. And here in this near future card, it's like, my light illuminates the world. And I feel like your union, right? This is one massive pearl that just symbolizes the sacred partnership that is beginning to it's time for it to be revealed to the world because this light will impact others. Simply in the day-to-day life, maybe you're on mission together. But let's take a look more in detail here with the masculine. Where is he right now in terms of the connection? He's in his truth. He sees the truth. And there's a sense of peace around the truth that he is aware of here. But here he is with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, again, truth, clarity, swift action. There's not much faster than the Knight of Swords in the tarot. And there's a part of him here where in his heart, there's this King of Pentacles, which is, he's very grounded in the action that he's taking. He's very sincere. He's very responsible. This is about when you get to be, like, it's like his heart knows that he's ready to move forward with the truth that he has begun to embody in his physical vessel, right? It's like, it's one thing to have an idea and a thought, but it's another thing when it's like, it's almost like you're living from this new truth that feels very solid and grounded. So he's in a spot here where it's almost like he's got the Midas touch right now, where whatever he's doing, whatever he's embarking on right now, has the seeds of great success. And let's see for the sacred feminine here. Where's her energy at? And again, if you're new to my channel, first of all, welcome. But a lot of my work really focuses on the inner journey. It always has. You know, the last 6 years I've been doing this, focusing on the inner journey of the masculine and feminine within self. So certainly messages can apply on both sides. But where's the feminine aspect here? 5 of Water and the 4 of Earth. Okay. So she's in a position here. I feel like this is a situation where whatever is being spoken or about to be spoken, or just recently has been spoken or said or clarified, it's bringing up for the sacred feminine, you know, she's almost like kind of keeping her cards close. See how she's a little constricted? Right? There's almost this like constriction, which is interesting given the fact that her overall energy is being in the flow. And what I'm sensing is like, you know, when you embark on something that's exciting and exhilarating and it's like everything's moving so fast and so easily and so clearly that you almost start to brace yourself for impact. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting because it's moving so fast. It's like there's almost that fear of like it's almost going too fast. It's almost going too well, too smoothly. And so the feminine aspect with self is like, okay, the energy may be moving quickly, but she's trying to maintain a sense of control over the speed, right? Because she doesn't want to rush things. Which is why they're planting seeds. Planting seeds is very relevant in the current energy because you don't plant a seed and have a full-grown plant and harvest the next day, right? There's a natural process and an evolution of the energy and the cycle of growth that has to happen in order to receive the harvest at the end. But what we have here is it's like she's kind of knowing like, all right, there may be some sadness or regrets from the past and past disappointments that are coming up for her in her mind that are causing her to kind of close down potentially emotionally, only because she's afraid of getting hurt again. So let's even add to this here. Why does she have the 5 of Water? Because it's too intense. See, the 8 of Wands. It's too fast, too much going on. It's like she's drinking out of the fire hose. And because of this, it could be bringing up for her the energies around past relationships that took off too quickly and moved too fast, and then it crashed and burned because it was just all based in either illusion or passion or not really based in substance. But remember, this masculine here is solid. He's coming in quickly with his thoughts and his clarity and his communication, but he's solid. The King of Pentacles is like, you know, the quintessential masculine protector, the provider, the patriarch. And he's sitting here on his throne with this pentacle, and he's solid. He's not doing whatever he's communicating very clearly is not impulsive. Okay. But the feminine, it's bringing that up for the feminine. So let's add to this for the masculine with that Knight of Swords. What's that coming in with is the Two of Swords. Yep. No longer being stuck in stagnation, right? He's made his decisions. He's finally he's gotten out of putting his head in the sand. He's gotten out of, analysis paralysis is really what this is saying. And he's getting swords in the mind space here, which is, again, clarity, truth, knowledge, communication. And where he was unable to make a decision before, it's like he's getting the signal from the universe, like it's go time. And with this King of Pentacles in the heart space, he's getting the okay, I don't know the symbols here. The Four of Swords. It's where he has been thinking very long and hard. He's integrated this truth into the core of his being. He's been in healing. He's been maybe even in meditation. He's been taking some time for himself away from the chaos of others so that when he comes forward here, there is a very, very strong sense of, I know exactly what my spirit is guiding me to. This is a masculine that has done a lot of personal growth, which for the masculine energy can happen very rapidly. I've got to tell you, with my clients, with the work I've been doing with them, it's amazing how different the journey is for the masculine versus the feminine. It's like rapid ascension, rapid waking up, rapid clarity of, wow, this is my purpose, or wow, I now see it, I now get it, and it's crystal clear. It's not a slow meandering path for the masculine energy. Masculine energy is like straight to the point. It's the same with their awakening in terms of the masculine energy. And for the feminine, because she's a little like afraid to open her heart, maybe afraid to let go of the past, again, it's overwhelming for her here. It's so intense that the feminine's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want to be in imbalance. So she doesn't want to be in overwhelm. She doesn't want to be out of control. So therefore, it's almost like she has to hold it down just to balance the energy because it is so much. And I will tell you, the feminine energy has been holding space and the light for so long with the truth that now it's time for the masculine to enter. To relieve her of this like responsibility of being the only one aware or holding space or aware of this truth. It's been really fascinating to be in touch with a lot of my clients recently, where it's like massive transformation, massive shifts, incredible developments in their journeys that, when I'm recording this, we're coming in towards we're in the Lion's Gate portal energy now, which is the spiritual new year. So what we have here is it's taking off, and it's taking off. It's like the energy and the light is so intense that it causes the feminine to kind of constrict a little bit because it's so much that she has to balance. So what I see here in terms of next steps, what's coming in for this connection, and I didn't mention, but I am doing an extended where I'm going to go a lot more in depth into each of their experiences here, a little bit more into what they're going through, what they're thinking, feeling, and kind of how their energies are relating to their power, their strength. A lot more of that. But let's just add a little more of what's coming in. Opening to love. All right, my heart is open. Okay. See what I mean? This is a very straightforward, clear, powerful reading. And you see this heart? It's on fire, right? It's the love with the passion. It's the sense of purpose with the true heart. So what's happening here is a journey. You know, they're embarking on a journey together. They're embarking on an adventure together. And this adventure has a lot of new discoveries. But isn't that going to be really fun, right? It's like seeing the world in a new light, having experiences, doing things, expanding your horizons together. You know, I was shown in a channeled session this week that I did that the masculine and feminine have done everything that they can independently. And now it's time for the unions to come into physical form because they're meant to do more together. And it's gonna radiate so much light over the planet that really needs it right now. I'm gonna break out of the illusions. So, all right, my friends. Well, I'm gonna head over to the extended, and the link is down below if you're interested in joining me over there. And also, if you are interested in the reverse aging, at least watch the webinar. If you're curious about that topic, even if you don't join the course, the webinar is still up. But the course early registration is available through 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday night, July 24th. And you can sign up after that as well. It's just going to be at the regular price. So, all right, my friends, I will see some of you in the extended, and I send you so much love. Bye.